Oh, hey, y'all, it's just time for dinner. Tonight we're having Tater Tot Casserole. Y'all come on in and get some. Welcome back. First thing I want to do is share a gift I got. My sister and my mother came up last weekend to visit, and my sister had my apron and my special hat made. One of her nieces made this for me. Ta-da! It's official. I love it. It's Uncle Dan on the chef's hat. Established in 2026. I am so proud of this. I am so proud. She did a wonderful job, and to think that much of me to get me this gift was amazing. I am going to take it off, however. I know it's an apron to be used, but I do not want to ruin it. So we'll set it off to the side. Okay. It's coming up on Mother's Day weekend. How about all those moms? I've got a very simple dinner that the kids can make for mom. How about that? We're going to make enough of it where it can go in the refrigerator for lunches, leftover dinner. We like to have at least one night a week where we clean out the fridge. Just lay it all out on the island, and she can have what she wants for dinner, I can have what I want for dinner, and the leftovers are gone. This is a perfect meal for that. Tater Tot Casserole. You've seen it done 100 times on YouTube. They've all done it wrong. We're going to show you the right way to do it. Very easy, inexpensive. We're using 2 cans of soup. I've got cream of mushroom. Only got 1 can, but I've got a cream of chicken. It goes perfect. It goes perfect together. An onion, some Worcestershire sauce, some cheese, 2 pounds of hamburger. We're going to start off with 2 pounds of ground chuck. Now, if you were making this for just a couple people, 1 pound is fine. You'd use 1 pound of meat, 1 can of soup. But I want to make a bigger tray. Hamburgers in. And we're just going to get this browned up. That's what we like. Now, I say it all the time whenever we're cooking any protein, but especially ground beef. You have to season it. Season it before you put everything together. I like to use just a simple SPG, salt, pepper, garlic. Again, make your own. It's just salt, pepper, and some garlic. While that's browning, let's move our burner out of the way. We're going to get started on an onion. Get your onion peeled. Easiest way to dice an onion is to dice an onion. There's all kinds of, you can go through it, cut slits, cut slat, whatever. I start by cutting it in half. 1 down, 1 down, 1 down. Put it all back together and go. half of my onion because it was pretty big. If you like the strong onion flavor, put it all in. Medium onion, you'll use one. Small onion, I'd use one. Okay. See, we've got a nice chop. And the onion goes in. Ooh, that's a good one. Give this a mix. Okay, we're coming along nicely. Now, we're going to let this finish up. While that's going, let's get our soup going. So we're going to use 2 cans. I'm going to start with a can of cream of mushroom, any brand, okay? It happens to be from Kroger. They were, I think, 10 for 10. So $1 a can, not too bad. Cream of chicken. This one came from Aldi's, even cheaper, 49 cents a can. Gotta like that. It's interesting, Aldi's one doesn't come out. There we go. We're going to add, I'm going to start with half a can. You can use water. I've done it both ways. I like the milk, it makes it a little creamier. So I'm going to start with half a can. Just put it right in your mix. Go ahead and get this mixed together. Doesn't have to be perfect at this stage. There we go. Okay, let's get a mix going. You kind of want to start breaking up your hamburger. You really don't want the big clumps of meat. Plus it'll go a little further. Okay. Now, here comes the secret. Don't tell anybody. Worcestershire sauce. It's not a secret, everybody does it, I'm sure. But I have watched several videos that all it is hamburger, onion powder, and soup mix. That was it. And I'm thinking, there's no flavor. I don't have very much left, so I'm gonna call this maybe half a teaspoon, maybe. Either way, it's going in. Okay, our ground beef is finished. This one does have a little more grease in it than I like. So we're going to go ahead and get some of that out of there. I don't want my casserole to be full of oil. A couple ways of doing it. Remember, do not put it down the drain, please. I've been the guy that has to clean that out. Paper towel, it'll just soak it right up. You can use a piece of bread, you could use a spoon, or just strain it into a can or a bowl. That goes in the trash. There we go. Now I want to get this stuff out of my way. I'm going to go ahead and mix this together now. All we're doing is putting the soup right in hamburger. I'm not gonna waste any of it. There you go. Give this a quick mix. Look how nice and creamy. Cheese. Lots and lots of cheese. I found this at Aldi's too. Thick cut triple cheddar. I like this. It's not the brand we usually use, but I like the bigger pieces of cheese. Just a little bit. Get that mixed in. My tater tot casserole, I use the crispy, they're called crispy circles. They're just tater rounds. I use these because, number one, they're considerably cheaper, believe it or not. It's the exact same thing, just not as big as a tater tot. I always put a few in my mix. Doesn't matter. It just gets them in there. Here we go. We are good. We're ready. I do have to spray this pan. The cheese will burn. Remember a couple of videos ago I said use the paper your butter comes in? Well, I've used all mine up, so I have to use the spray. Here we go. We're gonna put this in our 9x13. Our oven is preheated to 350 degrees. Look at that, nice and creamy. Can't wait to get this in your belly. There we go, spread it out. A little more cheese. We have a layer of cheese down. Now for our taters. Put them in any way you want. I lay them flat. Doesn't matter, but it just looks better. Okay, we have our potato rounds down. It just made a nice topping for it is all we did. Not done yet. Who would have thought? More cheese. Why not? Cheese is number one flavor, but it's filling. And when you're making a casserole, the whole idea is to feed as many people as you can with it. Make it stretch. So let's go ahead and get our cheese on here. Okay, there we go. All right, that's it. This is going in the oven, 350 degrees. We're gonna start off at 35 minutes. We're gonna check it. We wanna get the cheese nice and melted. You'll see everything bubbling up. We'll check it at about 35, 40 minutes. It should be done. We'll get back to you then. Okay, it's been 40 minutes. Let's check on our casserole, make sure it's done. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Our cheese is melted. Got a nice little golden brown on it. Our potatoes are crispy and a golden brown. Now this is extremely hot. you're gonna want this to cool for quite a while. As soon as that hot cheese hits your mouth, you're not gonna be able to get it off of there fast enough. Let's go ahead and get us a piece. Look at that. Mm-mm-mm. Look at all, how the soup mixed, how everything got mixed together, all the cheese. That is absolutely delicious. Now, you can add vegetables to it, green beans, mixed veggies, whatever you want. I've done it that way. I really don't care for it. I think they get soggy when they're in the oven that long. So we serve a side dish or a salad or whatever vegetable you would want. But there you have it. Tater Tot Casserole. Very simple. It's a classic, definitely classic comfort food. I want to wish all the moms out there a happy Mother's Day. I hope you get quality time with your family. Maybe even the kids will make this for you. Until next time, take care of each other.